Example 5 says a plumber charges $66 for the first hour of a service call and $45 for any additional hours. Write a linear model to reflect the plumber's charges. Let C represent the plumber's charges and H represent the number of additional hours. So let's list down our variables first. We know C is equal to the plumber's charges. And we know H is equal to the number of additional hours. And this word additional, that's important. Remember, the first hour doesn't count towards that. It's anything after that. So hours 2, 3, 4, etc. So what we're looking for first is we need to find a slope and we need to find our y-intercept. Remember, our slope is going to be something that's happening for every additional hour. And our y-intercept is going to be an initial cost, an initial fee, a beginning amount of money that we have to pay. So it says a plumber charges $66 for the first hour. So everybody pays that $66. That's your initial amount that you're paying. That is our y-intercept. B is 66. And then after that, you're paying $45 for every additional hours. Remember, additional hours, that's our x value. So our slope is going to be 45. If you think about x and y, hours, again, our time is going to be our x. That's our independent variable. And our charges are going to depend on the number of hours, so that's going to be our y. So if we write down our equation in slope-intercept form, instead of y, we're using c. M is 45 times x. Instead of x, we are using h, plus our b value, which is 66. Then in part B, we want to use the equation above to determine the cost of a 3-hour service call. Well, remember, hour 1 does not count. It's additional hours that count. So h, instead of being 3, h is actually going to be 2. So if h is equal to 2, then we want to plug that in for our h value in our equation that we just found. So we get c is equal to 45 times 2 plus 66. And 45 times 2 plus 66 is 156. So we could say that the 3-hour service cost would be $156. Now what I'd like you to do is think about what we did in examples 3, 4, and 5, and I want you to take a look at the try this. Okay, it's very similar to all 3 problems. Go ahead and read it, do A and B, and then check your answers. So you can pause it now. If you did the try this correctly, letter A, you should have that C equals 150 times F plus 5,000. And in part B, for 18 tons of flour, that should cost you $3,200. If you have questions on setting this up, please let me know.